I got a weird story to tell. This happened back in April, right when the whole COVID thing started. And I happened to be at the very place that this event took, parked right here, sitting in this spot. I'll show you the video. So basically, my mom and I were talking the same day. We were team driving during the whole COVID lockdown stuff in Texas, and we were on our way to Arizona, and we were talking about demonic manifestations and what if they just manifested, like what if. And I think that is actually what triggered what happened that night. Well, here's what happened that same night, and we were about to switch drivers. It was about 11 p.m. between 11 p.m. and midnight. I was in the bathroom, my mom was in here, and she was getting kind of wondering like is Chase done or whatever. So she decides to go get a soda or whatever. So she locks the truck, gets out, and as she walks out, basically Satan appears out of nowhere, and he's walking towards her, and he's got this really long blade in his hand, and he goes, "Hey!" And she looked over a few times, and she just kept going to the pilot. And so I was in the bathroom, and then I didn't know anything, and my mom tells me there's a weird guy out there, and I'm just thinking, oh, so I better hurry up, whatever. So I get out. My mom's like, I gotta tell you the story, and I didn't even know what was going on. So we walked from the pilot to the truck, got in here, and she's like, I wish I had it on camera. You should have seen this guy's sword, and he looked like Satan. He had a black and red dress on, and this is here in Las Cruces, New Mexico, at the pilot. So my mom explains the rest of the story. She says she goes into the pilot, wondering where is everybody? Did the rapture just happen? No one was there. Not even the cashiers, no truck drivers, nobody. And then after she let me know, because I was in the bathroom, so she had to speak through the door or whatever, she comes back in to the main room, and one of the cashier ladies is there, and my mom talks to her about this weird guy out there, and the cashier tells my mom, yeah, I just confronted him. I went out there, and he was hiding behind the garbage can next to the door, and she said, what are you doing here? And he goes, I'm going to hell. And she said, well, you need to go do that somewhere else. And he said, F you, like 2 or 3 times. And then he turned around and he walked across the street to the TA. And then I guess the cops were called, and I don't know if he was ever found, but weird stuff. That happened in April, right as the COVID thing was beginning to happen. And it's so weird. That's when we started seeing 666 everywhere. And we had just had a trailer the day before we were talking about that manifestation stuff, the demonic manifestation. We had a trailer that said R52666 on it, and the reefer didn't work, of course, right? Because it's cursed. Well, after that, ever since then, all we do is see 666. There's other people too who are saying that they see 666 everywhere, and lately I've been seeing 111. And if you do research, the Hebrew letter Vav is the 6th letter, and it looks like a 1. So it's weird. I've been seeing 111, and the Monster Energy drink logo is everywhere. Everywhere. It's the most popular beverage. I think Satan knows what he's doing. He's trying to make people get conditioned to take the mark. What better way to condition someone to take the mark than to make them accept a drink, a covenant? Just like Jesus gave us his cup. Satan's giving them his cup to the world. The Monster energy drink, the Bang energy drink. If you put Bang energy drink on the shelf, you got like all these B's. Well, Satan's not stupid. He knows a B looks like a 6. And it's got a target in the middle, which is interesting because that's what Satan's doing. He's trying to target you. And then the other drink is Rain, which is subliminal. Beast, Rain, coincidence, 666, COVID, social distancing, 6 feet, 6 feet, 6 feet, 666. Like, wake up. It's crazy. So yeah, we took that as an omen, like, wow. I don't know if this is the dragon of Revelation 12, but I certainly believe it could be. We just gotta keep walking with the Lord and stay close to him. And just remember, it's all by his grace, not by what we do. Just thought I'd share that story because it's kind of interesting, kind of crazy.
Revelation 13. And I stood upon the sand of the sea, and saw a beast rise up out of the sea, having 7 heads and 10 horns, and upon his horns 10 crowns, and upon his heads the name of blasphemy. And the beast which I saw was like unto a leopard, and his feet were as the feet of a bear, and his mouth as the mouth of a lion. And the dragon gave him his power and his seat and great authority. And I saw one of his heads, as it were, wounded to death, and his deadly wound was healed. And all the world wondered after the beast. And they worshipped the dragon which gave power unto the beast. And they worshipped the beast, saying,
Who is like unto the beast? Who is able to make war with him?
And there were given unto him a mouth speaking great things and blasphemies. And power was given unto him to continue 42 months. And he opened his mouth in blasphemy against God, to blaspheme his name and his tabernacle, and them that dwell in heaven. And it was given unto him to make war with the saints, and to overcome them. And power was given him over all kindreds, and tongues, and nations. And all that dwell upon the earth shall worship him, whose names are not written in the book of life of the Lamb slain from the foundation of the world.
If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with a sword must be killed with a sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints.
And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had 2 horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon. And he exerciseth all the power of the first beast before him, and causeth the earth and them which dwell therein to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed. And he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image to the beast, which had the wound by a sword, and did live. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666.